So if Bitcoin's value isn't priced in dollars or fiat is not here anymore, or fiat is not here anymore, how do we figure out what it's worth? So basically what you need to understand here with Bitcoin is that it's going to reprice every asset on the planet. That's what's going to happen. That's what has been happening. It's going to reprice real estate, gold, your salary, prize money. It's going to reprice everything. And so I think that there will be probably fiat in the future. I don't know if it'll be similar. I think that most countries' currencies are going to be backed by something now. So the value of their currency will be based on how much Bitcoin they hold, right? So even in that way, Bitcoin is going to reprice everything. But I want you to think about this. Forget about the total assets in the world. Forget about the total fiat system, because everybody says, like, how could Bitcoin hit $1 billion if there's only $900 trillion worth of assets in the world? It doesn't add up, right? But you have to understand how the old system works and how it just steals from everybody and how corrupt it is and inaccurate it is. Just think about one example here. Think about how many houses are on Earth. Think about how many houses are on Earth. I don't even know the answer to that. Might be a billion. I mean, there's 8 billion. Most people, or not, a lot of people don't have houses for themselves. But let's say a billion houses. So you take the houses, you divide that by how many Bitcoin there are. That's the specific aspect of Bitcoin, repricing things. The real estate, how many sats is per house? And some houses will be worth more sats. Some houses will be worth less sats. But that's kind of what you need to start thinking of. Instead of like the price of things, think about how many houses there are and how many sats there are, how many Bitcoin there are. And that's just one aspect of it. Then you factor in how many cars there are, how many ounces of gold there are, how many acres of land there are. And you divide all of that by 21 million. And that's how you start seeing what things are actually worth in sats. Because it's going to take a while for us to get there, probably, where everything, but at the same time, like, you can already start doing that. That's what I love when Jeff Booth says, what are you waiting for? Like, you don't need to wait to go onto a Bitcoin standard. You can start doing it today. You can start measuring things in Bitcoin. You can do the math yourself. And it's not the fiat price versus the house versus Bitcoin. It's like, how many houses are there? How many Bitcoin are there? You can start valuing things and measuring things in sats yourself. And you can start living on Bitcoin. You can start earning in Bitcoin. You can start moving all of your time and energy from that old system into the new one, the other side, as Ozzy Osbourne would say. So that's what I want you to think about, right? Don't look at the fiat price. I mean, it's kind of valuable in the sense that it's how most people still price things. So we still need to be aware of that. But you need to just think about how many there are divided by how many Bitcoin there are. And it's crazy to think like that. But that's where we're going to. That's where you can already start living. Marlo says, if I maxed out my tax sheltered account